What's up, guys? Welcome back to Harley's Modern Life. Today we're going to be giving you a demonstration on how to replace this tail light. As you can see, she is a little bit worse for wear. So we're going to show you how to do that real quick. The tail light that I got's got a couple of scratches, so we're going to go over how you can get those out. It's really similar to the headlight repair process. We'll go ahead and just run through that really quickly, and then I will show you how to remove this and how to put in the new one, and this will be looking like brand new by the time we're done. Let's go. Alright guys, we are here with our tail light that we got from the junkyard. This cost $40, I believe. It's got some little scratches over here, little scratches up here. Everywhere else looks pretty good. Little tiny scratches all around. But we're going to do the same trick we used on the headlights. As I said, we've got our Turtle Wax Headlight Restorer Kit. We've got pad 1, pad 2 on the other side, pad 3, pad 4 on the other side, our paper towels, polishing compound, and our spray lube there. Since some of these, I would just use this, but since some of these scratches are actually a little deeper over here, we're going to start off with that 1000 grit sandpaper one more time and deal with this varying lighting, which is blinding me. So I'm going to go ahead and record all of this in time lapse. So this will go by very fast, and then maybe I'll figure out how to do a voiceover. We'll see. If not, you already know the process. Do your first one direction, do your next step the opposite direction, and then keep switching directions back and forth till you get to the end. Use your polishing compound at the end. While you're sanding, keep it all wet. Wipe down between stages. And that should be it. Now this, I don't think I'll have to clear, because that red light doesn't react to the UV nearly as much as the clear plastic on the headlights. So I don't think I'll actually have to put the clear coat on this at the end. I think once we get done with the rubbing compound, it'll be just fine. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay guys, now all we have to do is just shove you in the trunk, and now don't worry about it. It's no big, just get in the trunk. It's fine. Just get in the trunk. Well, I can't show you if you don't get in the trunk. How are you going to know how to take this off? See, I told you it wasn't so bad in there. Everything's going to work out just fine. Now on this particular car, what you need to do, it's got this plastic trim piece that runs from here all the way down and across to the other side. And it's got this little pin here and one on the other side just like it. This came in that body tool kit that I mentioned in the last video. You want to get underneath your little push pin here. Sometimes easier said than done. You want to pop that guy out. You can buy these push pins at any part store if it gets messed up, but Napa has the best selection of pins, and they have a little book that you can go through. You're going to want to remove this. It should just pop back like this on the Buick. And take it out of the way. Realistically, if you're just doing one side, you can just peel that back and work behind it, but I need to get it out of the way so that you can see what I'm doing. So I've taken it all the way out. And this carpet will fold back, and here you have 3 studs with 3 nuts, similar to the mirror. You'll need a 10mm deep well on a ratchet or a 10mm wrench, and you take these guys out, These should be similar to the mirror as well, where once you get them loose, oh, that guy was already loose. Or once you get them loose, they should be relatively finger tight. You can also just take your socket off if it's a little bit too strong for finger tight and spin it. One there. That's the second. And there is the third. Now some cars will have, you see this cord going through here, it's got a grommet on it as well. Some cars will have to where you can see the light here, so if you need to change your brake light, you just twist it out, pull out the socket, swap the bulb here. This one you actually have to remove the entire outer housing first and then do it outside the car. So let's go out there, shall we? Now that we have those bolts loose, this should slide straight out, and there should be a little pin back here that runs into the body. Maybe if I give them a push on the back side a little. There we go. Okay. Now that pulls straight out like that. And we've got two connections, which we don't have to pull this grommet through. But we've got two connections. One here, which you twist counterclockwise. And that's your main brake light, and your side marker light is here. Twist that counterclockwise as well. And those are both out. So, out with the old. Hey, there's a little bumblebee in there. And we'll reverse the process with this one. Looks like brand new now, doesn't it? So you'll have two tabs there and there. Line those up with those tab holes, and then twist clockwise to lock it in place. Here you'll have three tabs. And they are sized and spaced differently so that you can't put it in wrong. You just got to make sure you line it up correctly on your way in. And you twist clockwise to lock that into place. And all you do is line your holes back up. Line your studs back up with your holes. And slide it into place. Still have a little bit of excess rubbing compound right on the edge there. Alrighty. Now, let's get you back into that trunk. You fit great. You look real comfortable. Just relax there and I'll show you how to put this back together. So, installation is going to be reverse, thread on your nuts, just snug them down with your ratchet. And those don't have to be really tight. Just need to snug up. And then you slide your trim piece back into position. Tuck your carpet back where it's supposed to go. Slide your trim panel down. Make sure that the rubber seam here isn't on the wrong part of the trim piece or the wrong side of the trim piece. Take your push pin, your little plastic Christmas tree push pin there. Push it back into that hole. And you are now secure. Let's see what it looks like. Alright guys, there you have it. With a few short minutes, maybe half an hour of work, and a grand investment of about $55, The back corner of this car went from looking like what you saw before to looking like brand new again. So, not too much. Go ahead and try to call the dealer and get one of these and see what they tell you. You're not going to like that. So, we're looking good. Another project down. Thank you guys for watching. Harley's Modern Life. I will see you next time. I don't have a paint can to slap or